Welcome to Bros Park. We are doing our weekly recap of the seasonal anime of summer 2025.
hmm
First episode, we'll be doing Busamen Gachi Fighter, or Colin, take it away, the English
The
dub.
Ugly Mug Epic Fighter, episodes 1 and 2.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Man,
doing this weekly, so starting next week it'll be episode 3, and then the week after episode 4 and whatnot. And dude, that title is insane.
man, it is a show, and we were excited for it just off of the trailers coming out that we saw, and like not even the trailer, just the photo that was appearing on our timelines of like the poster that was coming out. We were like, we need to
Mhm.
watch this. There was no way we weren't gonna end up,
It goes
reviewing it.
so hard. It goes absolutely hard. It's metal.
Yeah, we're trying to get into this whole kind of mindset of somebody that is just basically now a neat and ugly, and I don't know, he got fat all of a sudden. He wasn't fat before. So man, it's a time. It's a time.
Yeah, we may as well just get into it
Yeah.
right now. Like I liked how like the guy was like, "Yeah, I have an ugly mug, even in the real world."
Yeah, he was proud of it. In the real world, he was
Yeah,
proud. He was like, yeah, I wear this thing proudly and I always want to make people smile.
yeah. It was like like to be honest, like at least he accepts it and everything, right?
Yep. Yeah, he
But
he owns it.
but it does suck how like because he doesn't look the greatest, and he was carrying like adult games
hmm Yeah, well,
in
that
the
was the
train
hard part is he got wrongfully accused by somebody
because
because
he got shield heroed.
he did get shield hero. That's crazy. He was like this proud salesman. He was happy,
hmm
always wanted to work hard and put a smile on people's face. And then somebody on the train accused him of basically molesting, and he wasn't believed by the public even though his hands were full. There was no way he could have done it.
I know, I know, I
Like,
know,
and
man.
then it was worse because he dropped his bags and they were full of adult games, which, like, I get not believing that guy in that moment, but like,
Yeah, and
come on.
then boom, gets fined, and he's like, you know what? I want to make this quick as possible. I just admit to it. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, no, that's not what you do. Because
Nope.
guess what? You're gonna get fired afterwards, and that's what happened, bruh.
Yes. He got fired and then he had a hard time finding a job. And it was like 6 years or something. He drained
I
his
know that's actually,
savings.
yeah, that was actually a long time, longer than I would think, right, dude?
hmm
He was basically like a neat,
Yeah.
the Hikikomori.
And he drained savings, his parents' savings. He like ended up. It's funny. During that scene, the entire time I was like, do people in Japan just get to live for free? Because like he was here for 6 years, and then it talked about his
Mhm.
parents' money and stuff. I was like, this makes
Yeah,
sense
it
now.
makes sense, right?
Got it,
Yeah,
got
yeah.
it, got it.
Good on his parents for being able to support him.
Yeah, I mean that would be nice, but at the end of the day, he was kind of a shut-in loser. And then he saw a post online, and it was like, open your window, face the camera or face your laptop to the north, and like put both your hands up and like
2
look out the
a.m.
window at 2
Like
a.m.
I the crazy thing is all this stuff kind of happened in like the span of like 5 minutes. I like how in isekai
Yeah, it
you're
was just
basically like, you know what, let's just speed run this shit. It
yep.
doesn't have to be original. Let's just get to the next world, right?
I thought when the train was coming, because we saw like the train coming out of the train
Yeah,
station, he was
dude.
gonna get train cooned. Like I
Yeah,
thought he
I
was like
thought
truck coon, but no.
yep. Yeah,
No.
I thought it was gonna be like that, but he's like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna do this thing.
Yeah.
And like I love like when he does it, he has to fill in all those like the information and everything, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy how like, the amount of bonus points you get is, counter to your looks.
Yeah.
So
Well, he was like, oh, age 16, he's starting his life again, whatever it is, blah, blah, blah. And then looks was just an average 5. And then he was like,
yeah.
fuck it, minus 255. I guarantee he was the only one ever to think to put a minus there.
Right? I was like, dude, I didn't even realize that you could do that, right? And he gets what, like 1 trillion points from that?
Yeah. But then he goes into it with the special notes.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, he
Yeah.
gets like a lot of points, and then the special notes basically like amplifies his points.
Yeah, it was
Dude,
like minus 10% health for touching a woman. He gets killed and dismembered if he has sex with a woman. Like,
like my guy is like he's playing on the most hardest difficulty
Yeah.
ever.
But then he's also playing on easy mode because all of those multiplicative things gave him like 13 trillion like bonus points for his
I
stats.
know, I know.
Oh.
But then I found it hilarious how he ran out of time. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
like, dude, I was like, dude, your points, you're gonna lose them. Oh shit.
But he did get the experience bonus. It was like times 1,000 or
No,
10,000.
it's 10,000,
Yeah.
times growth rate.
Yeah. It
So,
is
but like,
crazy.
yeah, I found it pretty cool how like, he woke up too,
Mhm.
and there was like three other people, basically his party members, and like,
Yeah.
I found it interesting. Like, I kind of like this spin where like they were all reincarnated too.
Yeah, it seems like it's happened a lot, and they also all get reincarnated into the same place so that you're not like alone in this world and trying to
It's like
find
Maple
people, I
Story
guess.
Beginner Island.
Legit. It very much is. And that
Yeah,
was nice to see versus like the whole I'm alone and I need to trek through this world type
yeah.
vibe. So
Can we talk about like the animation too? Like the animation is actually like kind of crisp. It kind of slaps. Like it's
it's
pretty well done.
it's funny because we kind of like we chatted about it very quickly before this video, and
Mm,
I think on the animation front you were pretty hype on it. I think that the people, like the characters and the forefront of the scenes are all really well animated, but I think the background just doesn't do it for me. I know like you like it, but I think it
yeah,
could be
I did
more.
notice the background was kind of like not too detailed,
Mhm.
but yeah, it is what it is, man.
And there's like the little game squares like of like the pink and blue, like as if it's a
Yeah, does
screen
that need
here.
to be there? Does that need to be there?
I get it stylistically. I understand
Mm,
what they're trying to do, but it's just not necessarily for me. But I think like the characters are crisp, and like the goblins,
yeah,
I think that they fought in the first episode, crisp. Like they were good.
yeah, and like the voice actor for it, he kind of like I kind of remember his voice actor because he's pretty well known.
He
Like
sounded familiar.
I looked him up. Guess what he's been in.
No clue. No
He
clue.
he is Aizawa Sensei in My Hero Academia.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Daiki from Kuroko no Basketball,
Okay.
like the goat.
Yeah, the goat.
He's Yagi in Black Clover,
Okay.
and something I did not even like think about, but like this was like out of left field. He's Sukuna from
Oh,
Jujutsu
that's where
Kaisen.
I was like, he sounds so familiar. What is
I know,
happening?
right?
And it's
I
fucking
know.
Sukuna.
Like so, like they got a pretty like A-rated voice actor
Yeah,
for Shigeru.
dude. I mean, Shigeru's the goat. Like, come on,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. But like yeah, so like going back into it, like the first fight that they have, I like how like when they open the house is like boom, ambushed by goblins. I was
Yeah,
like, hey, that's
it
actually
gets
pretty
you
cool.
into it right away, which is
Yeah, I
nice.
was like, yeah. And like yeah, basically like everyone's like pretty competent except for the Seika. I think that's her
Yeah,
name,
the Sundari.
the Tsundere.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just sucks with a bow, and like I like how when he does it, he's like he shoots one arrow, becomes a goddamn dragon. I was like,
Yep.
oh my god.
Yeah. This is after he got his stats. He was like
Yeah.
kind of weak for a second because he didn't get the moment, as Jeffrey said.
Yeah,
He ran
he
out of
never
time.
allocated his points. Yeah.
So when he leveled up once from like beating one goblin, he actually leveled up 31 times, and he got to allocate all the bonus points that he ran out of time for. And man, he then got the like legendary almighty god class basically, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
his one flick sent a goblin like into the stratosphere. He, like Jeffrey said, shot an arrow and it hailed a golden dragon to come down and kill his enemies. It
Yeah,
was
but
nuts.
the thing is, he like kind of scrolled all the way to the bottom of his skills and
Yeah.
activated. So I think that bottom skill is like the most like end class
Yeah,
skill.
of
you know?
course. It was so
But
it was so good.
I like how the guy's like, "What was that?" Okay, let's continue.
Yeah. And he
They're
was like, I was in the archery club. It's like, I don't think that fucking matters here. Like, what are we talking about? But yeah.
Bro, you just summoned a goddamn dragon, man.
Yeah. And then moving on from that, they have their first fight, and they kind of, I think basically the first episode was more or less just the first fight against all these goblins.
Yeah, we see that the Seiji and we didn't get the blonde girl's name. I
No,
realized. We never got her
she
name.
never told it. And he even actually made a point to bring that
Yeah,
up.
I guess he doesn't want to tell us.
Yeah, okay, great, sounds
Yeah,
good.
but like so Seiji is good. The Seika,
Mhm.
she sucks.
Yeah,
I
uh,
I actually think because like her the running gag is that like she's super rich
yeah.
and like because Shigeru he messed up. Well,
Well, he
he
didn't
made it
mess
so
up.
the in his notes he made it so his gold income is like one
One
divided
ten
by ten
thousandth.
thousand.
Yeah,
So like even like one piece of gold is worthless.
and
It just
it
rounds
rounds
down to
down.
zero. Yeah, yeah. So like he's poor and ugly when you think about it.
Yeah, but he like found a way around the system, which was he can then just create goods. Like one of his bow and arrow skills is that he just generates
Arrows from
arrows
sticks.
from
It's like
sticks,
that's so OP,
like a
man.
bundle of arrows. So he makes those, and instead of trading them for cash, he trades them to shopkeeps for goods. So he's kind of found a way around the
Yeah,
fact that he
yeah.
makes
I
no
actually
money.
found that really clever that he just he's like, oh, I'll just barter.
Hmm.
Boom, easy.
Yeah, as
Right.
long as it's not cash, that's all that matters,
Hmm.
which is great.
Yeah, and then like I was like wondering, does everybody have a title? Because like his title is Almighty God when he
Hmm.
leveled up. So like we'll
Yeah,
see, right?
we'll see how it goes. And that kind of brings us into episode 2, right? Because it
Yeah.
kind of alludes to that at the end, and
Oh
we'll
no!
get
Oh
there.
wait, we also we at the very end of episode 1,
Yeah.
he touches Seika when she was handing him the burger, and
Yeah.
dude, that shit is fucking hilarious.
Man, he he was like, "Oh my god, I took after all his skills and stuff, he has like I think 500 trillion HP or something like that."
591 trillion
Fu-
HP. I counted all the zeros.
yeah, and he touches Seika accidentally, and
I'm gonna calculate this.
it's
Yeah,
fucking 5.91 trillion damage in that
yeah,
instant that they touch, because he loses 10% health every time he
yeah,
touches a
yeah,
woman.
yeah. So he just got dealt 59 trillion 100 billion health
Yeah.
in
A-
1 second.
And he even says, he's like, even to a rough estimate, that's enough to kill everyone on this planet 300 times over or something. It's like, holy shit, dude.
It's like, god damn.
Yeah. So, yeah, we finally saw that he can take damage even with his trillions of stats, and
Mhm.
it's from the touch of a woman.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
And he like
Yeah.
pulls his like salesman because he drops a gift that Seiko was giving to him because of that. And
Mhm.
then Seiko starts crying, and he like does the full like apology and saying like, "Oh, I dropped it because you were so pretty." Like
Yeah,
she's like,
dude,
sorry, I'm so pretty."
she keeps referencing how rich she is. I think like it like because she also did. I think she did notes, man, saying like, hey,
Yeah.
like I want to like have like a multiplicative stack on my gold income, and
Yeah.
because of that, it made it so her like
She's shit at everything
accuracy,
else.
her accuracy is shit.
Mhm.
I think that's what happened.
Maybe.
Like, you
It
never
could've.
know,
We'll see as
right?
the season goes on. But with episode 2 coming, we then finally get them out of the town that they traveled to. And this was with, I forget the adventurer's name, but there was an adventurer that acted as their guide and was like, I'm also reincarnated and I help people
Yeah,
in
and
the
of
lodge.
course, he looks like a sketchy looking
Yeah,
pirate thug.
he's definitely the most seedy looking character. And like Shigeru instantly clocks it and is like, this
Well,
guy's sketchy.
so did Seiji too. They're like, this guy's fucking sus. But
Yeah.
you know what? We'll go with
We'll
it.
kind of trust him. So he takes him over to like the nearby dungeon, and he goes with them and he works with them and gets them to be, works with their skills, and they start trusting him a bit more because he does
Yeah,
seem
he's actually doing a
trustworthy.
good job.
Yeah, he's like working with them about accuracy and for the bow and arrow, and getting stronger and stuff like that.
And he's like, he looks at Shiri. He's like, "Oh, you got staff? Don't worry. That staff apparently has an end game
Yep.
skill, and
Which is
like we actually see
broken.
what it is."
Yeah, his end game skill is basically like the nuke of all nukes.
He just nukes in a 200-kilometer radius. I'm like,
Yeah. He's
damn,
like,
bro.
if I let this fly in Saitama Prefecture in Japan, I would connect the Japan Sea to the Pacific Ocean. It's like,
Yeah.
holy shit. Okay. Got
Dude,
it.
I wonder how much like mana that takes. Cause like he's got like I think the same amount of mana as he does HP.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. It's some
like
stupid amount.
I wonder if he can just fire that off like all willy nilly, unless it's like a huge cooldown, right?
Yeah, and also it does say that it's so powerful because his stats are so high. So like obviously other characters would have that ability, but it wouldn't be like a 200-kilometer radius. It would
It
be
wouldn't
like
be a nuke.
maybe 1 kilometer or something. Who knows, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, but yeah, he helps him along and helps the party, and the party starts to trust him and to get stronger.
Yeah. And then they get to the dungeon, the cave, and
Mhm.
they actually it was really quick. They cleared it and then like they get to the boss room, like right before the boss room. And they're like, you know what, we're too low level yet,
Mhm.
so let's not go there. And the guy's like, oh, there's a little special event going on.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, there's this safe room right by the boss," and like I didn't make it, but some other reincarnated person does, and it's super safe. And don't worry, and it's literally like a vault door, like on the rock wall, like
Yeah,
next to the boss door.
yeah, it's like the most sketchiest looking like out of place door, and like behind it, it just looks like a break room.
Yeah, yeah, it's literally called the conference room. And Shigeru's like, "Oh my god, I'm getting PTSD flashbacks." Like,
There's like
okay,
snacks inside.
yeah. And then
And the
with Shigeru,
the
he
cool
like
yeah, the cool thing is that like he's because like I don't know, is it his stats that he got, or is it just because he leveled up so
I
much?
think it's because he's an almighty god.
Yeah.
That's why. And
Yeah, he saw the susness, man.
he checks out as soon as he gets into the room. He gets like a little notification looking at the cans that's like, "Oh, this is poison." Like it's a sleep potion. Like there's on the rim they've made it so there's like a sleep lotion, whatever you want to call it, and it's gonna put us to sleep. And he's like,
Mhm.
"It's not gonna affect me. Like I'm an almighty god. It's not gonna put me to sleep, but it's gonna put my party members to sleep." So like obviously we were right to not trust the not trustworthy looking guy. Like
Yeah, yeah.
come on.
Who would have thought the sketchy looking pirate thug
Mhm.
is in fact sketchy.
Yeah, that's crazy. So
But like,
he goes
like
through
yeah.
and he gets those party members to drink, and he like pulls a kind of guilt card, and he's like, "Hey, it's okay if you don't want to like have the celebration with me. I was just trying to be a good guy, you know?"
Oh, I always stopped at my bad, guys. My
Yeah.
bad.
And Seigi is like, "I'm so sorry I didn't trust you. I'm so sorry." And he starts crying and shit. It's like,
Mhm,
okay,
mhm.
great.
Yeah, so they freaking drink it, and then like he's like, maybe I can slow down the poison by getting them to talk. So like he like we basically go through the backstory of like one of the characters,
Mhm. Seigi. Yeah. And
Seiji, not Seigi.
sorry, Seiji. Yeah, Seiji. And we go through his backstory because nobody else wanted to kind of talk about theirs because, they're all in this new world for a reason. They were all more or less running from something. And Seiji's the
Mhm,
only one
mhm.
that kind of antes up his story.
Yeah.
And through the story, you find out that Shigeru, what's his name? Shigeru?
Sure. Yeah.
Shigeru, as a salesman, actually really inspired Seiji unknowingly because he was trying to sell Seiji something at the company that Seiji started and founded
Mhm.
and was the CEO of. And he really he meant something to Seiji.
Yeah,
And
he's like, go and have some more fun, man.
yeah. And through that, Seiji was like, you know, this guy, he really gave it to me, and I never want to let anyone down ever in this world. And that's my goal in this new second life I have. I don't want to
Mhm.
let anyone down. And that was his backstory is basically, Shigeru really inspired him in the real world, which was nice to see.
Yeah, what I kind of don't understand is that like when we got introduced to him in episode 1, he's like, "I'm really bad at communicating." But
Mhm.
like, dude, you were a CEO.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
what?
100%. He was like, everybody's in the second world because they were running from something. And he was like, I was really bad at communicating and this and that and this and that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you were
I,
running a
gue-
whole
I guess
company.
I guess maybe because the company went bankrupt, he developed like a mental illness afterwards. I think that's when he was bad at communicating.
That's
Maybe.
true. He did say that.
Maybe.
He did say that. His
Yeah.
company basically went under because of the AI that they were developing ended up
Mhm, mhm.
not working or not doing great. And he had kind of taken a hands-off approach. So seemingly
Yeah.
he's now taking the blame for the fact that
Mhm,
the
mhm.
company went bankrupt.
Yeah, right. But then yeah, so we got Seiji's backstories, but we didn't really go through the two other girls'
Mhm.
backstories. I'm kind of speculating that like Seika is that girl in the wheelchair from episode 1 that was getting picked on. I
Yes.
think that's her.
Yes, I
Same hair
assume as
color,
much.
and because like through Seiji we found out that there's like a connection to Shigeru. So
Yes.
like I think these two other girls have a connection to him too.
The
So
only thing I would say is that those kids were at a playground and they were kind of bullying the girl in the wheelchair, and I assume that would make them younger when Seika said that she was 17. So I
that's
don't
true.
know if maybe that was like a
Oh,
flashback earlier
yeah, because
scene.
then like maybe 6 years later,
Yeah,
right?
so she
After
would have been
from that
11.
point.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Again, I don't know for sure. That's just I was like, you know what? She's
maybe. Yeah,
17.
that does make
So,
sense.
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, I this is my my conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
The yellow hair girl, the blonde hair girl,
Yeah.
she is the one who falsely accused him on the
That's
train.
what I
I
was
think so.
thinking.
I think
I
so, dude.
I got that feeling too.
Hmm.
I was like,
Because we don't know her
maybe
name.
it's true. And I was like, and also for those of you that we didn't check out in the beginning, that girl that falsely accused him on the train, she was arrested and she was a minor when she
Hmm.
was arrested. So she was let off with like a warning or a light fine or
Like went
something like
on
that.
probation, right?
And she was found out to have been doing that and basically
She was
targeting.
just targeting ugly people.
Yeah, she was like, I really hate the stank breath of ugly mug men, so I'm gonna accuse them of molesting me. And I was like, holy shit.
God
Like,
damn.
so I agree with you. I think that might be her.
That's probably why we didn't she didn't introduce her name, because if she did, he would have recognized it like right away,
Mhm.
because he went on trial, right? He would know who like the accusee is,
Accused.
accuser.
Accused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, he's the accused,
Yeah.
right? He's accused of, but
Sorry, I thought
accuser,
you meant
right?
her
Yeah,
trial, but yes.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. No,
yeah.
I agree
So
with
I
you.
think we would have found it. Like that's that. It kind of feeds into the conspiracy theory, man.
But you forget that Seiji was like, "Are you the Shigeru that inspired me?" And Shigeru was like, "No, different last name."
He's
So
like,
like,
God, I was like, bro, why you gotta do him dirty
okay,
like that, man?
yeah, why not just own up to it and be like, "Yeah, I'm the one that really inspired
Mhm.
you," and you know what? I thank you for telling me that sweet story. But no, he's like, "Wasn't me, fucking wasn't me." Uh,
Yeah.
and this whole
So
time, by the way, Shigeru has been trying to like bail on the party. He was like,
yeah,
"I'm gonna
keep a
go it
low
alone."
profile, dip.
Yeah, but
Right?
he never did. So, anyways,
Well, that's also kind of his thing. He doesn't trust anybody, or he doesn't
Mhm.
want to open up. So like, I think like it's kind of good that like this party's pretty nice.
Yeah, of course, it is. It
Well,
is nice, and I like that.
yeah, yeah. So like basically they get drugged, they fall asleep, but like
Mhm.
Shigeru's like just pretending and everything, and then they get the sketchy looking guy
Yeah,
has a sketchy looking crew.
yeah, weird how that happened.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I guess they're like 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 what's it called? Human trafficking.
Human trafficking.
Like
Yes, for sure.
like I didn't know if they were like because he's like we're gonna make this guy into like a pork fillet,
Yeah, we're
right?
gonna roast that pig.
Like are they actually like chopping them up for like food, or do they just sell them off,
I
right?
think they're selling him off because he then says when they start getting rough with. Okay, so basically, Seiji still is awake. He wakes up and is there, and he's standing and he's
What a
wobbling,
what a true leader, man.
and he's defending the table because he doesn't know that
Hmm.
Shigeru is awake. He's pretending
Yeah.
to be asleep, and he wakes up and he's like, "Don't touch them," whatever else. And he actually like punches one of the guys that ends up grabbing Seiji, and the guy throws Seiji against the wall, and the sketchy looking leader says, "Hey, not a scratch on them. You will diminish their price." So I assume that like with that comment, like it's definitely human trafficking, right? Like that's all there
Yeah.
is to it.
Yeah. And like actually got me thinking a little bit too. I bet these guys, these kidnappers, are basically causing people to be sent home. Cause like in the first episode, you could voluntarily go home,
Mm-hmm.
but it'll cost you half your life, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's where like Shigeru found that form, like, oh, I messed up allocating my skills and whatever and all that, right?
Yeah.
So like these guys probably human traffic them, and then boom, they're like, I can't deal with this. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go home,
Because like
right?
technically it would get you out of any situation you're in the new world because you would
Exactly,
just
right?
teleport home, but you would lose half your lifespan, right?
Yeah, that
So,
kind of sucks.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's interesting now. Huh.
Hmm.
But
Right?
yes, so the thugs are going to human traffic them. And then Shigeru wakes up, quote unquote, holy shit, and isn't isn't wanting to use the full force because obviously his party members are there and he doesn't want to like hurt them in the process and also blow up 200 kilometers worth of like
Yeah, dude.
everything.
Like, even if he like kind of pokes someone, they're technically dead,
Yeah,
right?
there's no
He-
technical. They are blood splatter on the wall. That is it. So he then comes up with an improv move called like pig drop or something, where he just
yeah.
jumps in the air like a normal person and then just throws his weight at the bad guys.
Surprisingly, that doesn't count as like an attack.
No,
Thankfully,
no, he just drops down.
because that would have actually like destroyed all of them.
Well, he's also like probably like 400 pounds. You think that it would probably just be an attack just as it would be anyways, right? Like I can't
Right?
imagine that. Like holy
Yeah,
shit.
but thankfully he's like defending it.
Mhm.
Seiji, he's like, dude, I'm just trying to like stall time. You guys should be running away.
Mhm.
But like Seiji's like, no, I need to defend my friends,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
nakamas.
I'm not gonna let you fight alone, right? And it's like, okay, great, Seiji. And then uh, they kind of go back and forth, and Seiji's like powering up his special ability that he put all of his bonus points into. He put all of his stats into this one ability, and he gives us this speech of like, it's only activated through pure anger, and as it reaches its peak, it goes bright red like the sun.
It's that shonen cringe, like I'm gonna do it for my friend's speech, right?
Yeah, he's literally can't do it if it's not his friends in danger type idea.
Mm-hmm.
And
And then like when he powers up and everything, he actually like transforms.
yes, he uses Shigeru as a shield because Shigeru's like, just use me as a shield and block, it's okay. And then Seiji's like powering up, and as he powers up, his shirt gets blown off of him. He is like
he gets yoked.
8-pack abs, like chiseled chest and everything. He grows fucking wings. He looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. And
then he gets his title too, like, or he showcases his title.
yeah, he does. And what is it? What is his title? His grand title.
Like, it's like the hero, right? But like
Yeah.
it's something hero. I forgot.
I forget the
exact winged hero.
I think it's winged hero or like something to do with never giving up.
Yeah, but his name's Aldine basically in that.
Yeah, and it's hype. It's hype. It shows up in the OP as well at a certain point, which is nice.
Yeah, so like when I was looking through the OP, everyone actually has like
a
final forms. Mm-hmm. Like Seiji has that hero form.
Yep.
Seika has the angel form.
Yep.
And of course, the blonde chick has like a
devil
demon form.
Thing. Yeah.
So I'm like, that kind of leads me to think that she also,
she's the one on the train.
She's the one on the train, right?
Yep. Without a doubt, I agree with you. I actually, we didn't even start with this, but like I think the OP was good. I think it went for the show very well. I think it hit all the notes. I don't think it spoiled too much. I think the song was good. I think the animation was great.
It's good. I wouldn't. It's nothing to write home about, in my opinion. I think it just does the job.
Yeah, and I think the same. I was actually a little disappointed with the like ending song, the closing. It was just like kind of bland, I think, for me.
Is it the song or is it like the
whole thing?
The
there wasn't much visual, which is fine. I don't think most endings do, but obviously in that case you want like a song to kind of hype it up a little bit more, and it was just kind of bland, I think, for me.
Well, if you listen to the song on 1.5 times speed, because I was like, this is kind of boring. I thought it was kind of boring. 1.5 times speed, it actually sounds pretty good.
You're saying speed it up. Okay, got it.
Yeah, speed up.
All right.
The visuals look good, but it's like literally like 4 visuals. So like they put it's like high quality images,
of
basically.
Course, but they're just stills. So yeah, I think the song has to carry. But anyways, I think that was basically all of what happened in season 1 and season 2. We haven't seen the kind of final fight of Seiji's form. We haven't seen what he does yet.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I went into this with like no expectations, and I'm thoroughly like, I actually enjoy this anime.
I liked
It
it
was
a
my
lot.
dark horse. It was my dark horse.
It,
Busamen Gachi Fighter.
it was your dark horse, especially since we only saw it from the poster on like
Yeah, we just
Mal.
saw a picture of his ugly mug.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, great, that's the one we gotta watch. But I think that'll kind of do it for the first episode here. We
Yeah,
kind of checked it all out and talked about everything we saw.
yeah, we'll do episode 3 when it comes out next week, but we plan on doing more episode like different animes
Mhm.
for this weekly recap. So feel free to, check into those if you're interested and whatnot. And we also have our like, our Bros Park long format video that we post weekly now.
Mhm.
It's like we go like through like in-depth discussion and analysis of different anime topics and whatnot.
Mhm.
So yeah, feel free to, tune in, guys.
Yeah, we check out lots of movies and games sometimes, and just basically media in any form we kind of check out and we discuss there. So it's definitely longer form. Do check it out. Let us know what you want to see. Maybe, drop some comments down below if what anime you want us to watch for the weekly recaps, and what you want to hear us talk about on the podcast. And then check it out. We're on Spotify, YouTube, and everything. So until the next episode, which I think is tomorrow on a different anime, to be honest with you,
Yep, yep, yep.
we'll catch you then. Have a good day. Peace.
Peace, guys.